to realize that you really can't leave, and constantly chasing an unattainable goal will start driving you a bit crazy.
Oh God! Why can't I remember my name?
Thank goodness this is all a dream, right, Pomni?
Caine! We have a bit of an issue here!
You completely lose sight of who you are and why you're even alive, and when you reach your breaking point, something really terrible can happen. What did any of that mean?
Welcome back to the Nerdy Grill and welcome to a brand new unboxing here on the channel. And it is the first piece of merchandise that I have actually managed to get my hands on for the amazing Digital Circus. Yeah, a show that has been around for about a year or two now, but I only just recently got introduced to it over the New Year break. I've seen all the episodes, I have done a couple of reactions to some fan songs, I've given a mini review on it. So now I'm going to be doing an unboxing of some actual merchandise of the amazing Digital Circus. And I got this from the Glitch production store online. And I had a little look. They had lots of different things on there, from vinyls to these little minifigures to all sorts on there. And I was wondering what on earth to get. And I did wonder, because I do love to collect U2s in terms of like Has-Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss, and loads of other things. And I did notice these things called AniMatez, I believe they're called. I could be butchering that pronunciation. But I found these things called AniMatez, and I did order them. They were £23.99 each. I've ordered 2 to start with, based on some of my favourite characters from the show. But I'm thinking, depending on how good these are, I might get the rest of the line. And they did arrive today. So I've got not one, but actually 2 different parcels here to unbox from the Glitch production store for the amazing Digital Circus. I'm going to be unboxing the AniMatez for both. I don't know if you can see it on the box there. It says Pomni, for both Pomni. And also, I'm going to be unboxing the one for Caine as well. So I'm going to be unboxing the Caine and the Pomni AniMatez here for you today in this video. So sit back, relax, as I unbox both of the AniMatez of Pomni and Caine for the amazing Digital Circus. So I have used my handy dandy scissors to open the box. Now I really don't know what to expect with this, because obviously I've unboxed mostly U2s, so, and these seem fairly similar to U2s, almost like the U2s equivalent for this, so I'm really wondering what it's going to look like inside. So if I take it out the box, yeah, there it is outside the box, empty nice box. I can throw that to one side, and yeah, from first glance it does sort of give me the impression of a U2s. It even comes in a protector, a bit like a U2's would. So let's have a little look. So this is the AniMatez for Pomni from the amazing Digital Circus. So let's have a little look at what this box shows. So at the top there we can see we've got a bit of a picture of Caine, and then it says AniMatez at the top. I am assuming that is what it's called. You've then got the Pomni figure inside, which, as you can see, it does actually look like it comes with a stand. You've got an image of Pomni there, and then at the bottom it says the amazing Digital Circus, Pomni figurine, really nice. On the side you've got this nice yellow colorization with the amazing Digital Circus. You've got what looks like a picture of Pomni in the background, and also, if you can see there are lots of different pictures of Bubble. I love Bubble. And it's got a number everywhere, so I'm believing this is probably number 13 maybe in the line, or whether that represents something, I'm not sure. Then on the other side, it just gives you a bit of information about the figure, like the product name, the amazing Digital Circus, Pomni AniMatez figurine. Says to you the manufacturer, which is Glitch Productions. Tells you like the materials, this, that, and the other. Then on the top there, we've got a nice blue colorization, which says the amazing Digital Circus, and you get a top-down view then of Pomni. And then on the bottom, you've just then got all your technical jargon, your warnings, and so on. And you've got the AniMatez logo, the Glitch logo, and then you've got a picture of Caine, the little logo down the bottom there for the amazing Digital Circus. And then on the back, we've then got another image of Pomni looking quite terrified there. Number 13 again at the top, with her original name, XDDCC, and then we've got Pomni, and then there's a little description there. I did get a bit of an idea of this when I was trying to determine which one to order. But it says, it's Pomni, everyone's favourite hilarious jester. Note, Pomni AniMatez does not include sense of well-being, satisfaction with current existence, awareness of current goings-on, adjustedness to new body, or changeable outfit. So again, that just sums up Pomni's character, doesn't it, to the T. And you can definitely tell it almost feels like, obviously, Caine has written that description for her. But that is the Pomni AniMatez. I am wondering what it's going to look like inside, so I'm just going to pause the video. I'm going to unbox this so we can get a better look at the Pomni figurine on the inside. So I have actually taken Pomni out the box, and if you can have a little look at the box, in the background there, we do get a bit of a backdrop, which looks a bit like a room of sorts. I think it might be Pomni's room from the Amazing Digital Circus. Does look really, really nice. I quite like it. It's nice to have they have these little backdrops in here. But let's actually take a look at the actual Pomni figure itself. So this is Pomni AniMatez from the Amazing Digital Circus. So look at her. She's looking very scared, very unsure, very fearful, and very confused. And that is basically Pomni to the letter. Obviously, she does get a bit better through the series, but especially in like the first 2 episodes, she really doesn't have a clue what's going on, and she's still questioning everything. But I like the detailing on it. It's actually really, really good. And yeah, in terms of the packaging, it definitely fully reminds me of U2's. So these are definitely their equivalent. And yeah, it does come on a stand, so there's no fear there of it falling. There is a logo at the bottom which does say AniMatez. So there you go, they got the branding on the bottom of the stand. And yeah, the colours do look really, really nice. It is a really, really nice figure, I must admit. And Pomni is one of my favourite characters from the show, to be honest. I did sort of pick probably potentially my favourite 2 characters to start off with, to be honest. But as long as they're both good, I think I probably will continue the line and do future unboxings of these. So that is the Pomni one, which is really, really nice. I love that one. But I did also pick up the Caine one. So I'm going to, again, pause the video. We're going to jump right over, and I'm going to unbox the Caine for you one also in today's video. And my handy dandy scissors have helped me to unbox the next one. So let's pull out Caine and see how he compares to Pomni. So there is the empty box yet again. Throw that to one side, and let's have a little look at Caine, who he is looking glorious, might I say, and definitely he might be bigger than Pomni. I'm not too sure. Not sure how the scaling's really working for these. But this is the Caine AniMatez figure. Again, at the top, it's got the same thing again. It's got the little picture of Caine with AniMatez. You can see Caine in there. And Caine is actually standing on top of Bubble. So this is not just Caine. This is Caine and Bubble, which I think is hilarious. Then down the bottom, you've got a picture of Caine, the Amazing Digital Circus, Caine figurine. The side is more or less the same as before, but you've got a picture of Caine instead of Pomni. You've still got the pictures of Bubble. And Caine, the number on here that we've been given is number 12. So they obviously are numbered to a degree. So I've got 12 and 13. Then we've got the same top with the Amazing Digital Circus and a bit of a top-down view of Caine. Again, on the bottom, you've got all the technical and warning labels, and then the logos and branding with AniMatez, Glitch, and the Digital Circus. And yeah, it looks really, really neat. And same as Pomni, he does have a description on the back. So you've got the number at the top, a picture of Caine, and then you've got where he is titled as the Ringmaster. So he says, "Welcome to your newest adventure, owning and displaying me." Yes, that is actually me inside this box, but don't worry, I'll only ever move when you're not looking. You've made a wise purchase, my little shivering shortbread. That's really good, I quite like that. Honestly, Caine is hilarious. He is absolutely hilarious, and so is Bubble, so I'm really glad that I managed to pick that one up. And again, for $23.99, not too bad of a price, to be perfectly honest. It's quite a nice little price. But again, I'm going to quickly pause the video so that we can unbox this Caine and see what the figure looks like inside, because I got to see what he's doing to poor Bubble. Once again, I have taken it outside of the box, and just like Pomni, who did have a backdrop, and I'm fairly certain it was Pomni's room, this one is the actual inside of the circus, because you can see the stage, you can see the floor, you can see all the slide and tubing and everything that goes on inside. So yeah, so this has got a bit of a circus backdrop there, which is really, really nice. So let me just pop that to one side. And we will now take a quick look at the Caine figure, which, yes, oh, poor Bubble. Caine is actually standing and squishing Bubble. So there is the Caine figure, which actually looks quite scary if you look at it head on. But yeah, if you look at it from the side, look, you can see what he's doing to poor Bubble. He's squishing poor Bubble. But Bubble's still got that big smile on his face. Really, really nice. Really creepy, though. I think it's the eyes and the teeth sticking out. You can really feel them as well. The teeth aren't too sharp. They just got that little plasticky texture. But the detailing, I must admit, up close is actually really good. His cane looks great. His top hat. You know, like I said, the teeth, the jaw, the ringmaster suit that he's wearing is really good. Again, you've got the same base as well, which also has the AniMatez imprint on the bottom as well. So it's going to look really nice next to Pomni. And I think once I have the whole set of these, I think they're going to look absolutely glorious next to each other. So that's really, really good. I definitely think after looking at these, I'm going to pick up the rest of the line. I think it is really, really nice. And I think if you're a fan of the Amazing Digital Circus, I think it's worth picking these up, to be perfectly honest. If I had known about the show sooner and everything, I think I would have picked these up sooner. Because both of them, the Caine one and the Pomni one, which I have boxed Pomni back up, who is by here as well. Getting the Caine one and the Pomni one, I think, was a fairly solid start for me. I'm unsure where I'm going to go from here in terms of which characters I'm going to get next. But I definitely think they are worth picking up, and I definitely think I'm going to get the rest of the line. But I hope you did enjoy this unboxing of the Pomni and the Caine AniMatez from the Glitch Productions store. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please like it by giving it a thumbs up. Comment down below your thoughts on the Amazing Digital Circus. Have you watched it? Are you enjoying it? Are you looking forward to the future episodes? Have you picked up any of these AniMatez, or are you? Let me know in the comments down below, and subscribe if you are new. But for now, this is the Nerdy Grail signing off. I hope you've had an amazing day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now, everyone.